Kitco Mining's special coverage of the Deutsche Goldmesse is brought to you by Defiant Silver.
Copper is predicted to be the metal of the decade due to energy transition. I'm with Claudia Tornquist. She is CEO of Kodiak Copper. Claudia, welcome to Kitco.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Tell us about the MPD project, why you focused on it.
MPD is our copper gold porphyry project. It's located in southern British Columbia. Great area to work. It's a mining area, very accessible, some big mines and exploration projects in the area. And MPD was handpicked by our chairman, Chris Taylor, whom probably many of your audience know from our sister company, Great Bear, which was another of his company that he made into a big success. Chris is a very creative and out-of-the-box thinking geologist. And what he did at Great Bear is he took a project that lots of people had looked at, didn't see much in it. He took a different approach, and of course, the rest is history, big success. And Kodiak is a little bit of a similar story, and MPD, our project, it's a project that lots of people have worked over decades, since the 60s. And Chris, again, took a different view, interpreted it in a different way, and we made a discovery right in our maiden drill program.
Well, let's talk about some of those threads. I think I'll start first with Chris Taylor, because I noticed there were some kind of overlaps with what he did at Great Bear, because he took kind of an area where it was a well-known mining jurisdiction, it was close to operating trends, and then you said, as you did a presentation earlier here at Deutsche Goldmesse, he was able to look at it creatively. Mm-hmm. So maybe talk about the similarities there.
Yeah, MPD is a similar story. It was also drilled for decades. And when Chris looked at it, what he saw is a big footprint. That's one thing we like. It's like historic copper and gold, drill proven, near surface over 14 square kilometers. And all of that historic work always took place on smaller land packages, very much of a patchwork, like different operators at different time. And we were able to get the consolidated land package. And that's obviously the first step to create value. And then Chris just interpreted the project or the historic work in that he thought the drill holes just weren't deep enough to reach the higher grade porphyry centers. And our approach was to drill deeper. The historic holes on average were only 120 meters in depth, and we drilled down to 800 meters, and it worked right away. The thesis was validated. We made the discovery in our maiden drill program.
Talk about the discovery. That was a transformative hole. That also led to the deal with Teck.
Yeah, we came out with this high-grade discovery hole in September 2020, and it was a real, as you said, game changer for the company. We saw a big jump in our share price and then raised $12.7 million. And Teck Resources came in as our largest shareholder and took 9.9% of the company, which again was received very well by the market because, of course, they're in the area, know the area really well. And they are large companies, so not interested in small projects. And the fact that they invested was seen very much as a vote of confidence also into the size potential of MPD.
Situate us for a bit, Claudia, because we have the operating mines. I mean, those are the well-known British Columbia copper mines, and the other project that's been having some success also nearby is West Haven as well, too, although probably looking at a different type of project.
Yeah, it's a very much of a resource area, mining and forestry, which is fantastic because it means all the infrastructure is there. We're literally off the highway and you can drive on a forestry road right to the drill pad. And just the difference that makes in ease and cost of exploration is huge. Like some other projects, you have to helicopter every single thing you need in, and we can literally drive with the truck bang to the drill rig. So it's a fantastic location. There's a local workforce, local services, local everything. We have a transmission line over the property. There's water. It's not a water scarce area, British Columbia. So really cost effective to explore. And of course, looking into the future, it will be a big difference maker for the eventual economics of a mine.
And you did well in terms of your timing for financing.
We were fortunate to be able to finance, well, of course, we financed right after our discovery, and at the time took $12.7 million. And we were able to finance this year in March and raise another 9.6 million at much higher share prices than we have now. So we were able to raise these funds without incurring much dilution for our shareholders. So it means we are still a tightly held company. We only have 55 million shares outstanding. And we are fully financed for all of this year and well into next. So great situation to be in.
Share structure, people that who are major backers of Kodiak?
Our largest shareholder is Teck Resources. They just invested again in the recent financing and upped their stake to 9.9%. And they are our largest shareholder. Management owns also 9.1%. And we just got in the last financing some institutional shareholders, and the rest is retail.
How much drilling? What's the activity that you're going to be working on, Claudia? What are potential catalysts over the next 12 months?
Well, this year is all about drilling, and we have the largest ever drill program planned on the property, 25,000 meters. It's a conservative estimate. We might be able to drill more if conditions allow. And what's important also about this year, what makes it a very exciting and somewhat pivotal year, is that we'll take the approach that brought us discovery success at the Gate Zone and apply it to the other historically drilled porphyry centers on the property. And that'll be very exciting because if we make a discovery there, that really has the potential to generate a lot of excitement. And we just had the first two drill results from another zone, the Dillard zone, which is a very large target, 3 times the size, the surface anomaly of Gate. And we drilled 2 holes there and received the results just recently, a couple of weeks ago. And we're able to intercept more than 500 meters of mineralization. So we know mineralization goes to depth there as well. And we found already some sniffs of higher grade mineralization. So it'll be very exciting to drill Dillard more and also other targets then. And our aim for this year will be to replicate our Gate Zone success at several others of our targets.
Thanks for sharing the story with us, Claudia.
Thanks for having me.
She's Claudia Tornquist. She is CEO of Kodiak Copper. My name is Michael McRae, and you're watching Kitco Mining here at Deutsche Goldmesse in Frankfurt, Germany.
Kitco Mining's special coverage of the Deutsche Goldmesse is brought to you by Defiance Silver.